there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Or it's snapped to the back. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the 3rd down conversion.
The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown for the U. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught near the sideline. It's man. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
It has been a tough first half of this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Grab down the middle. It's man. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to flick one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
He's not going to make it. The defense stops him behind the line.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Gets the first and still running. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's man. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And now another deep ball here. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The defense takes their third and final timeout. Some adjustment to the sideline. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And they get the second half started with the running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Caught in the backfield. It's man. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get the completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls in the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They go with a direct snap. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead and keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Canes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. Lining up to try the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team now set to move this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. The pass rush. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Direct snap to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And now the running back's got it again. Not much on that play, brought down short.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And that is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it second and medium. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Cricket.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. You're pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.